A workbench covered in dust. A pile of dried up paint. There's no sign of purple chroma. As mentioned by Alvo, the retouches look fresh. Talk to Gozadal and investigate the cat. Oh. I already cleared out this cave after the old man passed. Aside from these notes, there shouldn't be anything of value left. But if you still got questions, take the notes. Maybe you'll reach a different conclusion than I did. Oh, this is a lot of reading. Great. A note already yellowed with age. The handwriting is rather messy. This is a diary, a journal used to organize my thoughts. But why do I have to write these notes? I can't quite remember. But maybe that's exactly why I have to write them. Before I start, I need to write down a few things to make sure I don't forget. Oi, cartographer, slippery yin. This is my journal, so you two brats better not be reading it. If I catch you, you'll be heck to pay. Now I can get down to business. To defeat the Hun. It's strange, honestly. There's this strange creature that's always been circling around me. The way it acts makes me think it's somehow very familiar with me, but I don't remember ever running into it, or where I could have possibly encountered it. If only it could talk. Maybe then I'd be able to get some information from it. Luckily, this old dog knows how to act, so it shouldn't have realized that I don't remember it. It'd break my heart to make a cute little thing like that sad. Or maybe it doesn't care at all. Speaking of this little thing, those two brats seem to call it an asha. From where I'm sitting, it's like a small animal that has very simple yet straightforward emotions. In essence, whatever emotion it's feeling determines the color it creates in its body. Anger and anxiety give red, sadness mostly gives blue, and happiness gives us yellow. I suppose that means the colors are how asha directly express their emotions. Of course, the color palette of this little creature is incomplete. For some reason, it can't produce any purple, which is a shame. I'm sure an asha's purple pigment would differ from ordinary ones. I'd love to see it. There are differences even between asha. The asha with me, it's even more special. It's like there's some invisible bond tying us together. I know it, and I know I can understand its emotions, along with some of its simple thoughts. I know why it moves the way it does, and sometimes I think I can almost see an expression on its face. Can asha even make expressions? Sometimes I feel like it can feel my emotions. It uses some other method to make contact with me, to understand me. When I've forgotten too much and when I can't even speak properly, it still finds some different way to communicate with me. Even though my memory is all in tatters, I can still remember. Color is the art of collision and contrast, a language of intense emotion, an extension and transmission of memory. I don't know who even said that. Maybe it's because I'm close with the asha. Maybe that's why it can understand me. That's why it can form those colors. Then why can't it make purple? Is it because purple is too complicated? Purple. A contradiction, an entanglement, a dream, a long plunge. It's the sky at nightfall when the stars are yet to wake. Or maybe it's the only color an old man who's about to forget everything can still cling to. But why does my brain keep telling me that the asha's soul and mine are connected? Ah, right. I remember them telling me I was some sort of famous priest in my youth. Was I? Those memories of priesthood are buried under layers and layers of fog. I'm not sure if that was ever me anymore. This is an attempt at archaic thaumaturgy and an experiment on whether phlogiston-based life can transmit memory. In my memories, I hear my voice saying those words to me. But what does it all mean? A few lines of small print follow. I might have forgotten many things, Slipperian, but I know darn well that you don't listen to a word I say. I'm sure you've secretly read this journal. There are too many things I can't figure out, and I have too little time left to think about them. But if it's you, a cartographer, perhaps you can find the answer. Cartographer can be a little clumsy, but he has a pure heart. I'm sure he'll one day find his own colors, so I'm not worried about him. I want him to take care of the Asha. But you, Cyprian, you're clever. Much too clever, even. You have far too many questions you wish to answer, far too many contradictions to resolve, and far too long a road ahead. As I am now, I certainly cannot provide those answers. I can only repeat to you the words I still remember. Color is the art of collision and contrast, a language of intense emotion, an extension and transmission of memory. A person's colors are always shaped by the path they have walked. I hope you take fewer detours and find your own colors soon. Okay, announce the investigation results. Okay. Hey. Well, have you made up your mind, Great Adventures? Yeah, we're good to go. Zoltan's behavior. Zoltan seems quite emotional, and whenever it expresses strong emotions, it seems it can't help but spray out paint. While these chromaflare pigments share similar ingredients to those used by regular Asha artists, their texture and level of complexity are on another level. The relationship between Zoltan and colors. What I read in the manuscript, that color is the expression of powerful emotions and the extension and transmission of memories. It seems to have something to do with Zoltan's emotions. The colors must be connected to Zoltan somehow. Submit the answer? I don't freaking know, but it seems that Asha don't have particularly complex emotions or memories. It's hard to imagine that one Asha alone could create such rich colors. Zoltan's been here with Zolan and Alu this whole time. It's hard to imagine this place having anything to do with other Asha. I already ruled that out. In fact, Zoltan's expressions of color and emotion are closer to those of humans, especially those who are close to it. Could its memories have come from humans? Zoltan's emotions could be interpreted as a transmission of memories from those around it. The absence of purple, then, might also be tied to something human. So, what was the main reason for purple being missing? Missing emotions. Purple being full of contradictions and entanglements, like a plunge into the abyss or the gasp of waking from a dream. Such a complex emotion defies simple explanation. Alu spent many peaceful years living in a cave, and Zolan gained fame at an early age. That's why neither of them has contradicting memories that would otherwise give us purple. Wait, now that I think about it, it seems that they do meet the conditions after all. Oh my god. For an Asha, the ability to transmute memories into color was never innate. It had to have been bestowed upon it. The origins of Chroma. Alu created Zoltan with their arts, and Zoltan absorbed Alu's memories and emotions. That must be where its wide range of colors came from. So in essence, Chroma was a collaboration between Alu and Zoltan. Sure? I don't know. I just clicked buttons. I don't like the analysis sections of this game. So in essence, the Chromaflare style was created by the old man and Zoltan. I see. Now we just need one last decisive piece of evidence. Zolan, since that's the case, why don't you try what Storm suggested? What did I suggest? Believe in yourself, Zolan. Got it. Zoltan, my partner, please. I'm counting on you. Whoa, it's purple. It's really purple. Amazing little floaty. You achieved what even the old man never could. Emotions and memories, huh? He looks so evil right here. My god, like he could kill us all. Old man, guess I never really understood what you were teaching me. Funny. I was even about to. It actually worked. All those years. You knew, Master. You really believed in me. You were telling me the truth all along, and now the colors... That's why you made me care for the Asha. Why you pushed me to travel and sketch in all sorts of places before you passed. All of it, everything you did, was to help me find my own path, my own colors, shaped by my own memories and emotions. And I thought you just didn't believe in me. I thought you saw me as a talentless hack. I thought you made me do all the chores just to be rid of me because I wasn't worth your time. So that's what this was all about, Zoltan. That's what you've been trying to tell me all along. And I thought, Master, if I'd only known, Bravo, bravo, what a show. Looks like the legendary Storm has already made up her mind. And then I guess it's time for you all to see what the Varkas are really capable of. Whoa, watch out, Storm. You wanna fight, sir? Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. May I pick? Let's run. Boulder!
Are you alive? Ugh. Hey, you two. Seriously, thank you. Without your help, I can't even begin to imagine how this would have played out. As for Alvo, I'll get someone from the resort to deal with him. And these two little rascals. 2 days, big sis. Just give us 2 days. We'll definitely make things right by then. Please. All right. 2 days it is. Very well. If Storm says so, I'll go along with it. You two better not let me down. I'll be watching and waiting. Oh, we have purple now. Yay. Wait until 2 days later. Oh, right. They added the feature where you can just press a button and it does it. But you still can't skip forward the time. I guess it's better than nothing. But still, you don't need to make people sit through the time. You just don't.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
I'm going here. I'm stuck. Now, let's welcome our star designer, Zoltan, to add the final splash of color to the Chroma Flare studio. You know, once Lil Floaty admitted that Zoltan was the real designer, he seems more relaxed somehow. And he said he'd work on his line work and grow into a good assistant. What a simple and straightforward guy. By the way, I really have to thank you two. Without your help, I don't think either of us would have found our way back. Well, I'm happy you didn't fully go on your little villain arc. This whole thing, you set it up, didn't you? I knew that question was coming. I was kind of hoping you'd be too busy to bring it up. As you probably guessed, I used the pretense of a design bid to lure Zolan back. And then I paired him with someone who had, let's say, a pretty shady reputation. And I invited you as assistants to act as reputable witnesses. It was all meant to reveal the truth, or at least what I thought was the truth. But all it really ended up revealing was how petty and jealous I've been. Good to be self-aware, I guess. To be honest, I always thought I was more talented than Zolan, or even the old man. So when I couldn't figure something out, I just assumed they must have cheated somehow. Anyway, in the past, traitors were exiled as punishment. I guess that's the path I should take too. Kozadal. Well, time for me to begin my exile. Thank you, both of you. You've helped me see a lot more clearly. I suppose this is goodbye. Kozadal turns and leaves without looking back. Goodbye, sir. Excuse me, Storm, Paimon. Zoltan would love for you to help with the studio's finishing touches. If you'd be willing, sure, it would be my honor. Yay, let's get painting. Okay. Give the studio some color. I mean, it has to be purple. Oh my god, there's so much to... make sure we cover. Okay. I will cover this whole canvas. I'm getting there, yo. There is so much to paint. Have I covered it enough? We're ready. Wow, that's some solid work. No wonder designer Zoltan had its eye on you. Oh, right, little floaty. Didn't you have something you wanted to say? Thank you for stepping in. You didn't just help us get to the truth. You gave me the chance to make things right. Aside from your payment as our assistant, we'd like to officially invite you to be a guest designer for the studio. From now on, the exterior walls are yours to paint as you please. Same goes for my cafe. Go wild with your designs, and don't you dare hold back. Oh, okay, cool.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need to.
Cute. I feel the need to finish painting though. I don't like it being incomplete. Okay. Oh. Found a little bit more. Must make it so incredibly purple. I love that they can just run up walls. Okay. And then let's do yellow. Okay. Okay. Give me purple. No, not what I want. Purple. Oops. Okay. No. Why is this so difficult? Okay. Think I did it. Oh. Purple. Okay, now I think I did it. Good enough. Okay, good enough. Alright. Anyway, we are going to pause here for a moment. And then when we come back, we should probably actually do the event. I didn't realize this quest was not part of that. Yeah. So we should do those. And we'll probably just go around in a circle. I might start with Bennett's just because Bennett. But we will get there. I shall return.